Chat room. How the fuck have y'all been, man? What is good? What is good, everybody? Did you miss me? Mizu Chimera, thank you for the 27 months. Wandering Lotus, thank you for the 36, 3 years. Sheesh. Welcome, King. Hope the trip was good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Senso, my guy, thank you for the 31. Appreciate that. Mikey, I totally forgot you went to Japan. I thought when you said you were going to stream a lot less, you just meant that shit with your whole soul.
Nothing amazing.
Yeah, I was in a whole other country. Yo, my nigga Van, the man with the plan. Thank you for the 53 months. Appreciate you, bro. We definitely back. So we got the hype train popping. N2, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Clive Tech and gameplay soon. Nemo, thank you for the 61. Is that my #1 stream of the year? I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pulled 3 immersive celibates, so I'm straight. Must be nice. I wouldn't know nothing about that. First Chaos, thank you for the 32 months. Tay, thank you for the 15. Lurker AC, thank you for the 4. It was good. Hope you enjoyed Japan. I did. Yo, NyQuil, thank you for the 10 gifted. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you for the 31 months as well. Jware with the 66. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Hopefully y'all doing even better. Infamous J, what's good? Welcome back. How was your trip? Trip was cool. Native Boss, thank you for the 51 months. I greatly appreciate it. Bro came back like the Avatar, you know what I'm saying? I just had to get out that glacier for the one time. New sparking patch was fire, so I heard. I ain't even peeped the patch notes yet. Look, man. Go figure. I go on an extended vacation for basically the first time ever, and everything happens. Like, the Game Awards has the best show that they've ever had. You know, Clive gets announced and added the Tekken 8. Sparking Zero has a ton of updates. A bunch of new stuff came out in Pokemon Pocket. A bunch of Bleach Rebirth of Soul stuff. Fucking Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2 got revealed. Like damn, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, back in the day, for some of y'all this might still happen depending on how old you are, but you remember back in the day, right? Like when you was in middle school, high school, you get sick or you miss a day or two of school, whatever, right? And maybe you just missed the bus. You miss school. You go to this whack ass, lame ass, boring ass school every day. Don't shit happen. You miss one day of school, nigga. It was 3 fights. Beyonce made an appearance. You know what I'm saying? Fucking like everything happened. And then you come back and it's just business as usual. Like, so you tell me the one day I was gone, I missed fucking Beyonce, and that's how I feel right now. Because I was, and don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I was in Japan, so I wouldn't trade it, but it just everything happened while I was gone. Native Boss, thank you for the 51 months. Crash and Rage, thank you for the 47. Welcome back, thank you very much. And Demon King Aaron, thank you for the 70 months. I fear my ass had perfect attendance and I still missed everything. That's crazy. Yo, Sans, thank you for the 7 months. Copped any figures? I copped a bunch of figures, actually. That's honestly the main thing I bought while I was out there was figures. I don't know how it ended up that way, but it did. My friend had tickets to a Spurs game and decided to take a girl, which was cool, but Wemby dropped 50 that game. Must be nice. Watch a Wemby drop 50, that's crazy. Sparking Zero now is the greatest anime game of all time. With this patch, we are so back. Really? We gonna see. I haven't read the notes. I ain't played. You know the JP Hall video? Yes. So yesterday I actually already recorded a video that's gonna be called Everything I Bought in Japan. Some of it you can kind of already see low key in the background if you're a keen-eyed individual. Zerky Jerky, thank you for the 45 months. Greatly appreciate it. I've been missing your late night streams all month. Hey, well, they about to be back in full effect because y'all know me. Hype chest. What is a hype chest? Oh, I got a new emote. Nice. Yeah, I spent way too much money out there in Japan. I guess it was less than I would have spent if I had spent that same money here, but you know, I bought a lot of shit. This was already on JP time before you left. You know, like that's not even yo, Yov, my guy. Thank you for the 10 gift that I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so very, very much. Very generous of you. No, I deadass was on Japan time. Like, I got to Japan seamless, zero jet lag, no jet lag whatsoever. I just went about my day like I was at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I got there, my schedule was just like, yeah, this is normal for us. This is like I stayed up all day. I went to bed at like 1 a.m. I woke up the next day at like 9 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, this is. Turns out I was just meant to be living on a Japan schedule. You vlog it all. I recorded a bunch of stuff. There will be multiple vlogs coming. We got a lot to catch up on though before I think before I get to those. I get crazy jet lag when going across countries. I did not experience any jet lag whatsoever. Marvel Rivals is the greatest game. Yeah, Marvel Rivals came out. You know what I'm saying? I missed out on that so far. So much happened. Like, I don't even know, where do we even begin? Like, what do we even do first? You know what I'm saying? Marvel Rivals is sick. Yeah, I see everybody been having a great time playing it. I've heard a lot of great things. Were you there when Ryan proposed too? I'm the one who took the pictures. I took those photos. TWT finals also happened. I was there in person. You catch up on anime out there? No, I watched zero anime whatsoever while I was gone. Yo, Keto Monster, thank you for 31 months. I greatly appreciate it. I'm straight addicted to Marvel Rivals. I see. Welcome back. Thank you. Are there any other countries on your bucket list to visit besides Japan? Yeah, plenty. I honestly, now that I have a passport, like, Japan's obviously was #1 and I want to go back again at some point, but I want to go all over the world. Copy manga out there? I did. Only 1 volume. I can show you guys some of the stuff. No wonder those pictures are so good. Thank you. I can show you guys some of the stuff I picked up. There is a whole, like, it's a 2-hour recording. I'm gonna edit it so that's not 2 hours, but it is a 2-hour recording because I dead ass. Okay. Matter of fact, I can show you this real quick. Let's do this. Do this. So this is how the whole video basically is gonna start. I had to buy multiple new suitcases just to bring back everything that I bought out there. Yeah, matter of fact, let me turn on some music, by the way, while we chilling. Y'all know me, I need some ambiance. Yeah, I had to buy 2 additional very large suitcases to carry back everything I bought in Japan. And honestly, I still barely made it back. What's my Crunchyroll 2024 Wrapped looking like? Does Crunchyroll do a Wrapped? If so, that's news to me.
Everything is ordinary.
No need for editing. Nah, it's got to be edited to some degree, just a tiny little bit. It's not gonna be like anything crazy. It's just gonna be jump cuts. Glad you made it back all good from the trip. Yeah, I made it back. Honestly, the flight home, like the trip back home, went about as smoothly as it possibly could have, all things considered. And yo, thank you for another gift sub. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. It was funny though, because I got there and it just flawlessly, you know, one thing that I do want to say for sure is that yo, Bugs, I think for the 37 months, I greatly appreciate it. You really do not need to know Japanese to be out there. I wouldn't want to live there without knowing Japanese, but as far as just like having spent nearly a month there, got by just fine. I mean, I know just a couple of little phrases that help me get by, but you really don't even know much. Yo, sir, say anything of the 46, I greatly appreciate that. Any luck on the Mew pools? No. In fact, I just posted my pool video right before I started the stream. It went terrible. Did you go to any rural areas? So I spent the majority of my time in Tokyo. So I was in Akihabara, Shinjuku, Shibuya. I went to Asakusa, stuff like that. I did go to Kyoto and Osaka. I wasn't there for very long, but I wasn't really, I was mostly in the cities and doing like shopping and stuff. There's a lot that I did, but there's even more that I didn't do. Any unique merch? Yeah, there's a lot. It's a stack of clothes over there sitting on the futon that I actually bought. Nothing like super crazy, but I did pick up some clothes while I was out there. I would like to learn some more Japanese before I go back there. But if you know just this one phrase, if you could just say, sumimasen, ego hanashimasu ka? Like if you say ego hanashimasu ka, which just means, do you speak English? And then honestly, more than half the time, you can just speak in English anyway, and they'll just speak in English back, or they'll just say, nan desu ka? Or not, like they're just like, if they don't speak English, then it is what it is. But and then even the people who don't speak English, they try, or they'll pull out Google Translate, which you can also just do yourself. How was transportation out there? Godlike. Honestly, the greatest transportation ever. That's high key one of my absolute favorite things about it was their public transportation. The train system out there is elite. It's like New York, but even better. It's avoid rush hours though. Honestly, what I'll say about that is that I was, ripping and running through the cities and through the trains all hours of the day and night. Well, not all hours of the night, because the trains, they stop running at like midnight, 1 o'clock, depending on where you at. They do get jam-packed. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, it's fine. During like those crazy rush hours, like, yeah, the trains are extremely packed and they do stuff you in that bitch like sardines. But it's really not that bad, honestly, especially because like more often than not, you're not going to be on the train for that long anyway. Like whenever I was in like a super crowded train, I was only on there for 1 or 2 stops anyway. So it's literally like 2-3 minutes and then you off, you know what I'm saying? And then if it is that bad, you can just hop off and just wait for a less crowded train, or like find a car that isn't as packed. Because there were definitely times where like I would get on the train and the train was super crowded, but like my car wasn't, because I went all the way to the end or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Did I see Dado out there? I actually did not see Dado at all while I was out there. I was supposed to hit him up, and we were supposed to link at some point and do the 1st to 50 in Sparking Zero that I owe you guys from the subathon, and I did not see Dado once while I was there. Just want to walk around at like 2 a.m. It looks like a vibe. It is. I guess if you're working there and I have to be at work at a certain time, then it's worse. Yeah. But I think at that point, right, you have to be wiser, and like, you might want to invest in a car at that point, because honestly, the traffic out there didn't seem that bad. Or you just go even earlier to avoid that rush. Do you have any problems out there? Not really. Everything was pretty smooth. I don't think I had any real issues at all. Did I have like any problems whatsoever while I was out there? Not really. The time did the trains start in the morning? I don't remember, like 4 or 5 in the morning. They start pretty early. They're only out of operation for a few hours. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning is like when they stop, I think. Like midnight or 1 a.m. is like, by 1 a.m. all the trains stop running, but they start back up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Are you Nihongo Jozu now? Hi. Just got the crown. You must be nice. Yo, Semington, what's good? What's good? How you doing? Another one of my favorite things out there, other than the public transportation, which is again super fucking elite, is the convenience stores. Niggas be gashing up 7-Eleven and like the konbini as they call it, which is this convenience store. Did I visit 7-Eleven? I very regularly visit 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is worth all the hype out there in Japan. It's much better than our 7-Eleven out here. But it's not just 7-Eleven. Like 7-Eleven is like the one you probably all know, but there's also these stores called Lawson's and these stores called Family Mart. Family Mart, Lawson, and 7-Eleven, that's like the holy trinity. They're all fucking elite. Crazy unrelated fun fact, the reason that New York subway system has so many issues is because they don't stop for those hours in the late night to do maintenance. And in Japan they do. Like dead ass. So when the trains stop running, they block off all the escalators, they block off the train stations and everything. And like because I would still be out and about sometimes, whether it's like I'm running to the convenience store, I'm running to go grab food, whatever, and you'll see them like doing shit, like they working, like they out there in the middle of the night when no one, like during the hours of like non-operation when no one can interfere, like, you know what I'm saying, they're doing maintenance and cleaning things up and doing this and doing that. And it was, you get the Family Chicky, nigga, I was fucking up some Family Chicky out there. Yes, the Family Mart chicken is fire, and it's dirt cheap. Did you get the legendary Family Mart socks? I did not. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I saw that they sell socks. I didn't know that they were supposedly really elite. You ever eat at Tsutaya? What is Sataya? Did I eat there? I don't know. I honestly could not tell you the names of most of the restaurants that I went to. Some of them I do remember their names, but most of them I honestly don't. I don't even know what Sataya is. I'm seeing bookstores when I Google it. Rent a bike. I thought about it, but I can't for reasons. Did you get any V-Jump magazines from the 7-Elevens like I did? Oh, here, I'll show you guys some of the stuff I got. I did buy a few magazines out there. I don't think is one of these. No, because it would have a V on it. This isn't V-Jump. I got a Shonen Jump. I got a couple of things. I'll go grab them real quick. So I did grab a couple of like magazines from like the convenience store and shit while I was there, just cause. So here we have just like one of the issues of Weekly Shonen Jump. I grabbed this one because it had Kagurabachi on the front, and I was like, all right, I need that, because those of you who don't know, because I don't really talk about it, but I do read and really enjoy Kagurabachi. And then we have an issue of Weekly Shonen Sunday, which was an elite pickup because this one has Frieren on the cover, which I'm a really big Frieren fan as well. That has become one of my all-time favorite anime, honestly. And then I also picked this up, which this one I honestly do not know what this is. Is this V-Jump? I don't think it is. I don't know what magazine this is, but it has Shonen Jump stuff in it. It's got Sakamoto Days and Kaiju number 8 on the front. It's got Dragon Ball and shit in here, and it came with like these stickers and these cards and shit. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll grab that. It was like $3. I have no clue which magazine this is. And I tried to translate it with like Google Translate, and I couldn't figure it out. But I don't know if any of you guys oh, this is the monthly one? Huh. Today I learned. You started One Piece? I started One Piece a long time ago. Isn't Kagurabachi getting an anime in the near future? I don't remember. Maybe I got the name wrong. We always called it 2 dots because the logo just has 2 dots on it. I'm not familiar. No foreigners allowed restaurants. I did not run into any place that did not allow foreigners. I was in a lot of very touristy locations. I think it's getting an anime next year for sure. What volume are you on of One Piece? So I don't remember which volume I'm on, because I still was reading a little bit while I was gone, but I was reading on my phone because obviously I didn't just bring a bunch of volumes with me. I'm on chapter 231, so that's probably around volume 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I'm on chapter 231. I wasn't reading like every day while I was gone, but I did read a bit. It's good to have you back. Hey, it's good to be back. I found the name of the restaurant was Matsuya. Oh, Matsuya. That name I do remember seeing, but I don't think I ate out there. Matsuya. I feel like I saw this at some point, but I don't think I ate here. Catch up on Blue Vortex? Nah, not yet. Have you read any of Goku Rakugai? I have not. You ever read Sakamoto Days? I have not. Trying to remember some of the names of the places that I ate at while I was gone. One place that I ate at was called Shabu Yo. It was just like an all-you-can-eat shabu shabu place. I like that place a lot. I also ate at... Damn, what was the name? See, I can't remember the names of a lot of these restaurants. There was one place where I had like this really good Kobe beef. That shit was fire. And I had Yukatsu's where I had like some Wagyu and stuff. I should have wrote down a lot of the names of those places, honestly. I try omelet rice? No, because I don't like omelets. I don't like eggs. Oh, let's talk about McDonald's real quick. So I did try Japanese McDonald's, and I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. McDonald's in Japan, overrated. It's It's overrated as fuck. Anybody who tells you that Japanese McDonald's is so much better and it's so good and it's super elite, it's McDonald's. The difference is their menu is very different. They have a lot of shit that we don't have on our menu. But if you're just comparing the shit that's the same, like their chicken nuggets are no better than our chicken nuggets. Their French fries are no different than our French fries. You know what I'm saying? Like the quality of the food is the same. Although I will say the service is significantly better. The customer service at every McDonald's I went to, significantly better. Okay. Also, everything is always piping hot and fresh. That's the difference. And they got a lot of different shit on their menu. They had stuff on their menu, like they had like a little what would you call it? You know, like their apple pies, right? So imagine like the apple pie crust, but inside it's like beef stew. So it had like beef and potato and cheese, I think. And then they had stuff like shrimp and fish stuff that you can't get here. And they had like a samurai mac, which was like, you know, like it was like a hamburger or like a cheeseburger with like soy sauce and like multiple patties and stuff. Like they have some shit that is just exclusive to them that you can't get over here. But if you're just comparing, I took a picture of something on the menu here. Let me find it in my phone of Eunice scrolling through the menu. They definitely got some shit that's exclusive, and that's cool. But when it comes to just like comparing like the shit that we have that's the same, theirs is no better in terms of like quality.
Nothing,
but the freshness is there.
Everything is ordinary.
Yo, Rambler might go. Thank you for the 57 months. Welcome back. I greatly appreciate that. Can I find? I took so many pictures and have so many videos in here that it's gonna take me a second to find this. Here you go. I found it. So yeah, they had like the buy double cheeseburger, which is like, it's like 4 patties and then fucking, yeah, it's a cheeseburger with 4 patties. They also have the buy Big Mac, which is a Big Mac with 4 patties. They had a teriyaki McBurger. You can get like a double Chick-fil-A or a double chicken fillet, double chicken teriyaki sandwich. They have shrimp fillets out there. You can get a double McChicken. What else they got over here? You can get like edamame and corn. They have like side salads at their McDonald's. They got drinks that we don't have out here as well. Like you can get Earl Grey tea and fucking, you know, Soaking Beach iced tea or fucking like melon Fanta and shit. What else did they have on this menu? I don't know if we have McFloats over here where it's just like a float. I don't know if we got those in our McDonald's, but they had those there in different flavors and shit. But yeah, I would say Japanese McDonald's is overrated just because I thought I was gonna go there and like the food was gonna taste like so much better maybe. But the hype really, I guess, comes from like the menu items that you can only get there. Uber asking the real questions. Do the Japanese toilets live up to the hype? I guess. Like, so I'd never tried a bidet before, and when I got to my hotel, like it's a super, you know, technical, like modern fucking Japanese toilet with a bidet and everything built in, and I didn't know how to feel about that at first. So like, for one, like everything, where do I even begin talking about it? So the toilets over there, they're like all electronic. Okay. So you don't have to like touch the toilet. Like you don't have to like lift the seat yourself. It's like you push a button and it like lifts the seat. And there's another button that like lifts, like there's a button that lifts the lid and a button that lifts the seat. And if you hit the proper button, you can lift both at the same time and close both at the same time, or one after the other. Right. So there's that. There's also like buttons that like control like your ability to flush, activate the bidet, or like change how powerful it is and all like that. So it's like, there's like these, I don't know what you want to call it, like a terminal, or like a remote, or like a module, like on the wall beside the toilet, and that's how you control it all, as opposed to like having to touch like the toilet handle or the lids and the seats and stuff for yourself. Like a button that stops and starts in like a light flush or a heavy flush and shit like that. And you know, another thing as well, something that I greatly appreciated and I actually made use of. Okay, so typically I'm not somebody who almost ever uses the bathroom in public, right? And by that I mean, like, you know, I don't want to be sitting down on no toilet. If I gotta go take a piss, that's one thing. I'm not trying to drop the load in a public bathroom. I will avoid that pretty much at all costs. I just think public restrooms are fucking disgusting and beyond filthy, and just I can't even comfortably use the bathroom in a public restroom 99.9% of the time. Like, it normally has to be an emergency. However, something I learned and noticed while I was there is that, for one, honestly, a lot of the Japanese bathrooms way fucking cleaner than the ones in America. Who could have guessed that, right? Honestly saw that coming. Yo, Setsu, thank you for the 26 months. Greatly appreciate that. So their bathrooms are way cleaner. I'm not to say like they don't have bathrooms out there that be dirty, but every bathroom I went into was pretty fucking clean. And beyond that, their stalls also have like these modern and more advanced like high-tech toilets. But then also, you know what they have in there? Okay, so Pete, I would hope that all of you in this chat right now understand the proper protocol for using a public toilet in the event that you need to. Whether this is something that you do regularly because you just gotten accustomed to this ritual, or if this is what you do, break the glass in case of emergency. So since I was a wee lad, since I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, right? My pops taught me that if I ever have to go to the bathroom, that you don't sit bare butt ass naked on the toilet seat. The technique is you lay down some sheets of toilet paper on top of the toilet seat and you sit on that. We're all aware of that technique, right? I hope to God y'all are all aware of the toilet paper tech, correct? All right, cool. So that's what I do. However, in Japan, they have something that I've never seen before in any American restroom ever, where they have basically, you know, like when you wash your hands, it's like a box of soap like on the wall and you hit the pump or whatever. They have something like that, but it's a sanitizing spray where you get a few pumps and you can sanitize and clean the toilet. And I was like, huh, I seen that one time, because sometimes when I do use the bathroom in public, even if when I'm just pissing, right? Like if I just have to pee, I'll sometimes still go into a stall, whether it's because I want the privacy or like there's too many stalls like taken up, or like too many urinals are taken up or whatever. I'm also one of them niggas where I'm not trying to piss while another nigga is pissing right beside me. So I follow the rules. We all know the rules, right? It's you skip one, you know what I'm saying? It's every other urinal. Some niggas, they might be willing to go in there between two other niggas. I ain't trying to be in the middle of two other niggas on the other side of me. That's just not, I just don't get down like that. Is what it is. So if that's the case, or if all the urinals is full, I'll go to a stall. And so I seen in the stall, I was like, huh, that's interesting. That's really cool. I never seen, like, that's, why don't all bathrooms have that? That shit just makes so much sense, right? It just makes so much sense. And I was like, all right, but this is like some fucking watered down soap or some shit. And I was like, so I got a few, wrapped the toilet paper around my hand a little bit and got a few pumps on it. And I was like, okay, what type, like I wanted to see like what the sanitation liquid, what the soap, whatever was. And I was like, oh, okay. Immediately, once I hit a few pumps, I could smell it already. And it smelled like some sort of cleaning product with alcohol in it. So off rip, I was like, oh, so this is like legit. Cause like it was strong off rip. I was like, oh no, this is legitimately like you hit the seat with one of these, like you good to go. I was like, huh. Like why is that just not a thing? You know what I mean? Like why is that not just a thing over here as well? We need the motherfuckers ASAP. Facts. Also, another thing about Japanese bathrooms, especially as a tall nigga, I appreciate this so much, but like, and it pissed me off when I got back to America and I used the bathroom at the airport, because the difference is so immediate already. As you're all aware, right? In our bathrooms, okay, the stalls with the toilets, they are private. They all have their own little cubicle, but like the wall that separates them is not very thick. And also like the cubicles or whatever themselves, they're not like fully blocked off. You know what I'm saying? You have a door and like a wall that's like 5 to maybe sometimes 6 feet like in length, but it does not go to the ground and it does not hit the ceiling. There's usually like 6 to 8 inches of space under the door. to where you could easily crawl under the door if you really wanted to get in and out, you know what I'm saying? Or someone else could. I'm just saying that just to demonstrate how much space there is. Hopefully no one's fucking doing that, right? And you could easily get over it as well, and somebody else could easily like look, you know what I'm saying? In Japan, every bathroom I went to in there, it's actually fully enclosed. Like it's a full, like, you know what I mean? Or if there is a gap, it's at the top, it's very, very small. So it feels significantly more private, which I greatly appreciate, because I always just thought it was mad weird that when you're in a public bathroom, that it's just not like that. That like, it's like the toilets, like there's so much exposure, and like there's all these gaps. Like I feel like every public bathroom is like a big gap between the door and the wall. When you close it and lock it, it's like you can still see through there. Like if somebody wanted to be a weirdo, they could still like, they could stand there and kind of see you through the gap, you know what I mean? And then like just being able to see niggas from like the ankles down was just always mad weird to me. And like I'm tall enough to like, I can almost like see over the top as well. Obviously if I'm sitting down, that's not really the case, but even more so, I don't want to sit down in the public bathroom, but if I do, I still kind of feel exposed. That wasn't the case in Japan. The bathrooms were actually fucking private. That space is so you and your neighbor can thumb wrestle under the door for entertainment. Insane. Insane. Yeah, there's just like so many like little quality of life things that like I noticed while I was out there. I'm like, damn, bro, like why isn't this shit like this over here? How was that Wagyu though? The Wagyu I had, it was all pretty good. I think my favorite Wagyu that I had was this Wagyu curry that I had with Rhyme. Me, Rhyme, Kayla, and Eunice, we all went to like this one shop. Where were we at? Was it in Shinjuku? I think it was in Shinjuku. I don't remember the name of the place. I took a picture of it though. But it was like this like black curry and like this Wagyu beef. That was probably my favorite Wagyu I had while I was out there. I'll take a picture of it. Again, I don't remember the name of the place. Surely I took a picture. Here it is. No, this was in Shibuya, in Sendagaya. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this to show up on camera very well. I could like send it to my Twitter inbox and then like put it up on screen, but that's actually not bright enough for y'all to see. That's actually too. I get that to focus. But yeah, it was like this like really deep, rich, like super dark curry, and then like this Wagyu beef. That shit was fire. Ain't gotta feel like we deserve better. Nah, facts. Glad you had that out there for sure. I guarantee if we did install it though, that shit would break in 24 hours. See, that's another thing too, was that like there's gonna be a lot of shit that I talk about today, and obviously for the course of like the next probably days, maybe even weeks or whatever. It's like, oh, when I was in Japan, you know what I'm saying? Not even trying to be a weeb, but like a lot of the shit that like people hype up or say in terms of like positive things about Japan is honestly true. Because like another thing as well is that like, as I already said, like the bathrooms were like way cleaner and less disgusting in Japan than they are over here. And that was immediately different just from the airport alone. Like the airport, I was in Haneda and Narita, because I think when my arrival was at Haneda, but my departure was Narita. So I experienced both. And I used the bathroom at both. And those are much cleaner as well as like every other restroom that I was in, right? And the airport I arrived at in America was LAX. And again, I had to take a piss when I got out, and it's just like the smell, the floors, just people like not washing their hands, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Another thing as well is that people are significantly more courteous and just respectful, and you know, and not to say that there aren't some outliers, because I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh, like Tokyo was just this fucking, Japan is this paradise, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not some super magical paradise utopia. It's not. But there are just certain things where it's just like, damn, like why can't we just be like this in the States? Because like even on the trains, for example, right? The trains are normally super quiet. They're only ever really like loud when they are super packed, which isn't very often. But when you're in a car and there's like 10 to 12 people in there, even if there's like 20 to 30 people in there, honestly, Everyone's just on their phone, has their headphones in, headphones on, whatever. Everyone's just minding their own business. No one's like being loud and talking on the phone. No one is like arguing with people. And it's not like New York where you have niggas who start breakdancing and fucking doing flips off the fucking railings and shit. Like, it's like, it's mad quiet. And if people are talking, they're like whispering and like being like super respectful of everybody else. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, that shit is like kind of elite. You know what I'm saying? I think social goodwill is just different there compared to here, as far as I understand. Yes, it absolutely is. Are you keeping up with Dime out there? No, I was not. Streets are clean. The streets are also like super clean. Like, honestly, walking around Tokyo felt a lot like New York in some ways, but like way fucking cleaner. Break that's on the subway, not hype. I mean, I fuck with it. It's kind of cool, but it's also like, you know, sometimes somebody ain't trying to see or hear all that shit, man. Like, I'm just trying to get to work. I'm just trying to get to the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I visit Yakuza's HQ? I actually did go to Dotonbori, and Eunice walked around and showed me like a bunch of like areas from Yakuza. But yeah, it's like, you know, Japan obviously has a ton of its own issues, but there's a lot of things that just like aren't issues there that absolutely are issues here, and a lot of it stems from people's willingness to just be a good person. Like, I don't know, it's funny. Yo, Iconic, what's good, man? Yo, Ghost, what's good, man? You go to any P5 locations? Yeah, so we went to a few as well. Like, we went to Kichijoji. I got to ride the Ginza line, and I stopped at Aoyami Chome, and Eunice took me to was it the jazz club that Akechi likes, you know, in P5R. I forget what it's called. And yeah, we saw some P5 places and some Yakuza places. Hyper Soul Leveling Season 2 on January 4th. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Soul Leveling Season 1 was really good. I really liked it. Pick up any Japan exclusive games? Nah, I didn't, but I don't even know what would that entail? Like, I couldn't even tell you some Japanese exclusive games that like would have been on my radar to pick up while I was out there. And that's, when it comes to games in general, I didn't really do like any video game shopping, like retro game stuff, like at all. And that's something that I wanted to do while I was there, and it just kind of like slipped my mind, and I just never got around to it. Any anime or game themed cafes? I didn't go to any anime themed cafes, no. What city would you recommend to like stay in, or to like to visit, or what? Yeah, we're gonna get to a bunch of Bleach Rebirth of Soul stuff today. Favorite restaurant spot in Japan? I really liked the Wagyu curry place that I went to with Rhyme. Shabu Yo was just like an all-you-can-eat shabu shabu place that I really liked. And then Eunice could probably talk about the restaurants and stuff a lot better than I could, because I think she was actually like leaving reviews for some of the places that we went to. So I don't remember a lot of the names of the restaurants I ate at. I might come back to Tekken. I will play some Tekken. What was the biggest surprise on your trip? Biggest surprise. I did go to the Tekken finals, yeah. Biggest surprise. I don't know. I got to think about it. I don't know. I'll have to come back to that. Yo, Samurai Ghost was good, man. Speaking of Tekken, I fucking knew Clive was getting added eventually. I honestly didn't think it was going to happen, but I guess that's been planned for years now. Grand Blue Top 8 is happening right now if you're interested. What, CEO Taku? Yo, Ghetto, what's good, man? If your trip to Japan was good, it was cool. It was cool. Did I go to Kyoto? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm trying to think. What was the biggest surprise to me? I don't know. I really can't think of like what the thing that surprised me the most about being out there was. I guess in general, it really is just like how much more respectful and like how much more goodwill there is out there. Because it's just like, Customer service was elite everywhere that I went. Had zero issues or like disappointments at all with that. People just in general like way more respectful and just like it's yeah, like that's honestly the biggest thing. And it's just culturally like they're just way nicer there than people are here. I will try Marvel Rivals, yes. Honestly, I would have been on Marvel Rivals day one if I had been here for it, but I was in Nippon. Actually, maybe the biggest surprise outside of just like the cultural differences and like people's goodwill and like respectfulness and politeness and everything is probably how very little Japanese you need to know in order to exist out there. Because like obviously I don't speak very much Japanese, and I thought it would be a little bit more intimidating or like difficult to navigate or anything like that. But in like all the major places that you're most likely going to go, like don't get me wrong, you stray out too far or go to the country and stuff like that, yeah, you're probably going to be probably going to want to know some Japanese. But I was with people who like knew a lot of the areas. I have a homie named Kyle. Some of y'all know Kyle. Kyle was there for part of this trip, and he actually is fluent in Japanese, so he just speaks it, he can read it. But honestly, there was plenty of times where I was like on my own, and it's like you really don't need to know Japanese to get by, like pretty much at all if you're in Tokyo. Yo, Gundam, thank you for the 6 months. I greatly appreciate it. Happy to see you back. Well deserved vacay for the go. I appreciate it. You know what it's crazy though, I'll say. I don't really know how to say this, right? And I don't know what this says about me, or like if there's some explanation like meaning behind this. But hear me out, okay? Walk with me. I know I just came back from a vacation where I just went to, you know, a place I've always dreamed of going and had this good time and everything. Is it weird for me to say that like I'm kind of exhausted though from my vacation? Like I'm like tired. Like I was like in my head, I was like so ready to get back to working on the grind. And like we here, we doing it. But I was like low key though, like I'm really tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like I got home and I wanted to get back to it like right away. And I mean I got back, what was it, yesterday? No, I got back. Today is Sunday. I got back on Friday. I got here Friday morning. I was like, all right, Friday, we're unpacking, cleaning, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Getting back into it. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna jump back in. But then I woke up on Saturday and I was like, I was still doing a lot of shit. Like, you know, I recorded that video that went up today. I recorded my my haul video of everything that I bought out there. So I did start working again. Like I recorded 2 videos, one of which the Pokemon video was an hour long and the haul video was 2 hours long. So I spent 3 hours straight of fucking, you know, getting back to the grind. And you know, I was doing a bunch of laundry because I had all this laundry piled up from obviously the trip and everything like that. So like I was still being productive, but I was like, I was sitting here thinking while I was working, I was like, low key, I feel like I need to like decompress. And I was like, nigga, what do you mean? You were just on vacation for 3 weeks. What the fuck do you mean decompress? That's what you were just doing. And I was like, yeah. And I'm talking to myself in my head. I'm like, yeah, but like, that's different though. Like I need to be able to just sit in my chair for a little bit and just be back at home and just kind of like ease myself back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, no, it's time to work. Like you were just chilling and just having fun and like you didn't do shit productive while you were gone. You were just having a good time. I'm like, yeah, but like now I need to relax. And I'm like, but what do you mean relax, nigga? That's what you were just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the conversation I was having with myself. I was like, nigga, what do you mean relax? I'm like, I need to relax. I'm like, nigga, weren't you just relaxing? Like, yeah, but it's different. Nigga, how? And I'm having this monologue in my head with myself where I'm just like, because I wanted to stream yesterday. Like I didn't really have it in me. And I was like, we back to it today, but I wanted to go live yesterday, honestly. But it's just weird because I actually do feel like very tired. Like especially because like it was so much travel. Because the flight there was longer than the flight back, because flying back is always faster. But my flight from Japan to LAX was 9 hours, right? 9 hours to get from Japan back to the United States. And then once I got to LAX, I had an 8-hour layover. 8-hour layover. And then I got on my next flight, which was like an hour and a half. And then I had like another hour-long layover. And then my next flight was like another 4.5 hours to get back to the East Coast. So it was a lot of travel time. It was a lot of travel time. So I left. Yeah, it took a long time to get home. And like, that was an exhausting trip. And like, again, everything went super, super smooth, but it was just a lot of travel time. 8 hours. Yeah. So what happened was, part of the reason I was able to go on this trip was not only because things went really well prior to me leaving, and I had been saving and planning this for a while, but I may not always like make the most financially responsible decisions, but for the most part, I do pretty okay. And so I have multiple credit cards that earn me like bonus points and rewards and stuff like that, like rewards points and like bonuses and shit. So I get like cash back and like miles towards like flying and like, so my tickets to Japan, like my plane tickets there, I got using like credit card rewards points. And then even like my flights, all my flights to there and back, I got those all using like rewards points and stuff. So that saved me a lot of money. But with that, your options at times can be limited with the flights you're allowed to choose from, based on not only when you're booking the flights, but also what they are willing to allocate to rewards members, or it's like, to use for that type of thing. And so some of the flights that I picked out were less than ideal in terms of like the timing, because that's just what was available. So yeah, you could have walked back home in 8 hours. I don't know, dog. I don't think 6,000 miles, that shit would have took me a while. You sold feet pics to go to Japan. It's okay, we won't tell anybody. Oh no, my secret is out. Yeah, I wouldn't have feet left if I walked back. My legs would have been grinded down to the kneecaps. Yo, Drizzy, thank you for the 27 months. I really appreciate it. Are you half Asian? No, but a lot of people seem to think that I am. Post vacation feed pics. Yo, what's good with y'all? That what type of time y'all are on? Y'all want to see? Like I said, I got a haul video coming, but y'all want to see some of the stuff I bought while I was out there? I can show you guys a few like random things. Bro, just look high. He don't smoke though. Bro, the amount of times I would get asked in high school if I was high, and I'm just like, no, I'm just tired. Just don't get much sleep. Right, I guess we'll grab this first, just because it's right in front of me. I bought like this little AirPods case at the Pokemon Center in I think this is the one in Asakusa. But it's this little Pikachu AirPods case. Just cause I was in the store and I was like, oh, that's cool, I'll grab that. I also have like this Code Geass acrylic charm that I saw in the store called Volks. And then like we've got like these little charms of like Kid Goku, focus camera, Kid Goku and Bulma. These are just some random little knickknacks that are sitting on my desk. I have way more shit to show you guys, but this is just what's in front of me right now. This picture, or this keychain of Sasuke in the Tokyo Tower, if I could get that to focus. I thought that was cool. I got this from like one of the little capsule machines. It's Ichika from QQ. I was hoping to get Miku, but I wasn't so lucky. But let me go grab some other stuff. I didn't get this in Japan, by the way, this next item, but I want to show it to you just because it's sitting over here. I bought this before I left because it was on sale for like 30 bucks and it showed up while I was gone. But peep the new skate deck. Ain't this gas? This is from Hypeland. It had like I think it was a Black Friday sale or a holiday sale or something like that right before I left, and it was like 30 bucks, and I was like, okay, I need that. I'm probably gonna replace one of the ones on my wall with this one. Also, do a quick tray flip, nigga. That shit ain't got no trucks, no wheels, no bearings. Y'all know me, right? Big sneaker guy, you know? So of course, I bought shoes while I was gone. I didn't buy that many. I bought 2 pairs, 3 if you count the pair that I bought for Eunice, but I bought 2 pairs of shoes while I was out there. So while I was gone, I picked up a pair of the Fear Jordan 4s that recently retroed earlier this year. Really clean, simple colorway, black, white, little Oreo action going on in the midsole. These came out originally, I want to say in like 2013, 2014. I had a pair back then. I sold them for like $400 because they were super hyped up. Now they're not really worth anything as much as like they were before. But these were just in like every sneaker store in Japan, just sitting on shelves. So I picked a pair up. I got these brand new for like $30-$40 into retail because conversion rate. And I also picked up a pair of Gratitude Jordan 11s, which don't look as clean on camera as they do in person. I feel like the soles look a lot more yellow and like less of like that milky look that they actually are in person. But I got these for like $160, I want to say, out there, which was crazy steal in my opinion, for this shoe. Yeah, I love 11s. I think 11s have become honestly one of my favorite silhouettes. I don't like them more than like Jordan 1s, obviously, but these are up there for me. The only thing that sucks, however, 160, yes. Well, there's a couple of things that suck, by the way. I honestly would have bought way more shoes while I was there and a lot more clothes, but here's the thing. Number one, what should I want to say first? I'll say this part first, and then we'll get to what I was about to say just now. So I bought those Jordan 4s brand new from the store, but I couldn't keep the box. I threw out the shoe box and left it in Japan because I couldn't fit it in my luggage. I had too much shit I had to bring back, so I couldn't bring the box, and I was really upset about that. Eunice got 2 new pairs of shoes. I bought her the black cement 3s, and she got herself the infrared Andre Agassi, you know, the AirTech 2s, the AirTech Challenge 2s or whatever. And we had to leave behind all of our shoe boxes for the new shoes that we bought because it just took up way too much space. And trust and believe, as a collector and me being me, really hurt my heart to do that. Couldn't bring any of the shoe boxes. Now, the other thing that's unfortunate about like sneakers and clothes shopping in Japan is that I'm 6'3", almost 6'4", and weigh over 200 pounds. And that makes me significantly bigger than like 99.99% of Japanese people. Okay. So finding shit in my size was actually very difficult, especially when it comes to like thrifting or like secondhand stores. It's like these Jordan 11s, I know they look basically new because they are, but I didn't buy these brand new. These were very gently used. Not that you can fucking tell, but these were secondhand. It looked like they might have been worn like fucking twice, but they were secondhand. And that's why I got such a great price on them. But even still, like these still go for like $200 or more, like secondhand, especially in this great of shape. But here's the thing: thrift shopping and like buying like clothes and shoes secondhand is fucking elite in Japan. I mean, elite. The problem is, if you're my size, it's not, because nothing will fit you. If you're like,
amazing happens here.
Yo, Mark, thank you for the 15 months. Yo, CJ the Don, thank you for the 17 months. I greatly appreciate it. You should have brought extra luggage for shopping purposes. I bought 2 extra suitcases while I was out there, and it wasn't enough, bro. I bought 2 extra suitcases while I was out there. Matter of fact, let me go grab them real quick. I'm gonna show you. I bought 2 suitcases, and let me show you how big that they are. I needed 2 extra suitcases to bring everything home. Nigga, this is one of the suitcases I bought while I was there. Reminder, I'm 6'3", 200 plus pounds. This thing is huge. I bought 2, and it was barely enough to get everything home. This is a big ass suitcase. So anyway, going back to what I was, oh, hold on. I'll get to that later. So yeah, you can spend so much money out there. Going back to what I was saying about like thrifting and like second hands and stuff. Thrift shopping out there is crazy because they literally have stores upon stores upon stores of like secondhand streetwear, sneakers, and designer. Like there are thrift shops that are full of Supreme, Stone Island, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, like you name it, Dior, Celine, fucking Vetements, like all that shit, bro. And for great prices. Nigga, I found a pair of Saint Laurent jeans for $80 fucking, but they were too small for me. I fear if I go there, I'm cooked. Nigga, Uber, you, a nigga like you would eat out there. I had never wished before in my life to be a smaller man than I am. Nigga, like the deals you find out there are ridiculous. I would have spent 6 times as much money as I did if I was like 6 inches shorter or like 2 shoe sizes smaller. Because the thing is like, I'm 6'3", okay, like 200 plus pounds. So at minimum, I wear like a size extra large in like shirts and stuff, right? Like this jacket I got on right now is a size XL. So like I have a lot of clothes, a lot of tops that are size extra large. However, since I've grown in size and I oftentimes these days will want to go for a little bit of a baggier fit, I don't want everything to be like snug or fit. Sometimes I buy size 2XL. I've started buying some shirts and some hoodies and stuff in a 2X. Just because I'm so big, that's how big I need to go in order to get a looser, baggier fit.
Nothing amazing.
Yo, Zyko, they've been 67 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So the problem with that is it is almost impossible to find anything over a size extra large. And it's already hard enough to find an extra large. Most places you go to, you're gonna find a shit ton of size small, a shit ton of size medium, a decent amount of size large, and some places will have XL, not a lot of it though, and almost nowhere has a 2X. The only place I saw a size 2X anywhere was Nike, which I can show you guys real quick. I got a couple of shirts from the Nike store. So like these aren't anything super special, but these are the only things I found that were a size 2X out there. And we have just this Nike Japan shirt. Nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just a little white t-shirt that says Nike Japan. I thought it was cool because it's like, oh, can't get that in America, you know what I mean? And then we have this Jordan t-shirt that just has like this, just has the word Tokyo embroidered on it with the Jumpman logo. Again, nothing crazy, but you know, just some little like, oh, I was in the Nike store, I was like, oh shit, that's cool. You know, it's like fucking $20 because of the conversion rate or whatever. And you know, it looked dope, and it was the only shit I saw the entire time in Japan that was a size 2X. But yeah, so that's the thing. Anything on the back? No, they're just plain on the back. So yeah, if you wear a size 2X, you're cooked. You're definitely cooked if you wear anything bigger than that. I saw while I was out there, yo, Van, there was this shop that was selling Digimon shit. It was so far, which by the way, speaking of Digimon, I was in Nakano Broadway, and I literally knew like where I was going, like recognized shit from playing Digimon. It was kind of crazy. Like I walked in, I was like, oh, like the stairs are gonna be over there, and that takes you up to the next floor. It's gonna be an escalator. That shit was fire. I thought of y'all when I seen it. But there was a shop in I think it was in Asakusa. It was in the Tokyo Skytree. In the Tokyo Skytree, there was a shop that was all Digimon stuff. They had I have to show you guys, actually. I have to show you. They had the illest fucking Angie Womon shirt, and I wanted it so bad. It did not come bigger than a size large. They literally had a sign or something. I forget exactly. It was like they only make up to a size large. I was pissed because I bought shit out there in a size XL because that's just like, even though there was certain stuff I wanted it in a 2X, they just didn't make it. So I had to, you know, I had to settle for an XL and a lot of shit. Which is fine, like I can wear it. It's just certain stuff I would have liked it to be a looser fit. But I was devastated because I was like, I cannot comfortably rock that shirt in a size large. I know I got a picture of it in here somewhere. It was so gas. It was a t-shirt with Angie Womon on, and they had one for like I think they had one with like War Greymon and another one with Garurumon, if I remember correct, or like Where Garurumon. Can I find the picture? I have so much shit to scroll through. I gotta show y'all these shirts though, because I know you guys would appreciate them. I took a picture specifically to show you two, honestly. If I can ever find it. No, it's in here somewhere. Also, who resubbed? Yo, Retro Spectacles, thank you for the 37 months. I greatly appreciate it. Good to see you back, Lotus. Hope you had a great time. Your girls enjoying the holidays. Hope you are too. I'm chilling now that I'm back home. Well, I was chilling while I was gone, but should be in here somewhere. Fuck, dog. Hold up. Where are those? It's gotta be in here. Because this is the... I could have sworn it was before this, but maybe not. So we went to Yomiuri Land. Oh, come on, I want to find this shirt so bad so I can show you guys, but I can't find the picture right now. I can't find the picture right now, but they were really dope, and I couldn't get them because it didn't have my fucking my size. If I find the picture later, I'll pull it up or send it to you guys or something. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, you find crazy deals on like a lot of really dope pieces when it comes to like clothes and shoes, but like if you're tall or if you got big feet, it's no bueno. Honestly, so I wear size 11. Sometimes a size 11 and a half, depending on the shoe. Like a lot of my running shoes, I buy an 11 and a half. Finding size 11, secondhand that is. Like if you go into a retail store, like a Nike store, you can find size 11. But like part of the fun is like going into the secondhand stores and finding shit that's like not in stores right now, right? Like those Gratitude 11s that I got such a great deal on. Finding size 11 is next to impossible. And anything bigger than that, good. I saw one pair of size 13 shoes the whole time I was gone. One pair. It was a pair of military black 4s in a secondhand shop. I saw maybe 5 pairs or less of shoes that were size 11 while I was gone in the secondhand stores. Finding anything over a size, you'll find a shit ton of size 10, decent amount of size 10 and a half, and a lot of anything that's smaller than that. But like, bro, it's so difficult. Are the posters over there insane? Wait, what do you mean? If your shoe size match Sorga, like basically like artwork for walls. I mean, I bought a Slam Dunk poster while I was out there. I don't know if you mean just like the posters that are just like plastered everywhere, like whether it's in the stores or in the cities or like ones that you can buy. I didn't really see that many posters though when I think about it, but I went to the Shonen Jump store and I got a Slam Dunk poster and that shit was fire. You buy anything crazy out of a vending machine? What you mean by that? I bought stuff from the vending machines a lot, but the vending machines I was going to was selling like drinks and like snacks. I don't know what type of vending machines you be going to, but I hit the vending machines a lot. But yeah, and I was like so disappointed because like I would find so much like Supreme or like Louis or like Balenci and like Saint Laurent and shit like I wanted, and it would just be too small. I'm just like, dog, like, and for crazy price, like, dog, there was what was it that I saw? Was it there was like these Saint Laurent jeans that I really liked, but they were like a size 29, which I don't fit anymore. I'm like a size 34 now, so they're just way too small. And there was this Louis jacket that I fit really bad. That bitch was like $1,200 though, which for what it was is a crazy deal because I think it was like a $3,000-$4,000 jacket. But I was like, you know, I think was it Balen? No, it was there was an off-white. It was an off-white sweatshirt for $90. That was crazy fire. But it was a size medium or a size large, and I'm just like, oh, come on, bro. I think there was also like this Balenciaga hoodie for like $200 that I wanted, but it was a size large, and I'm just like, it's too small. Did I try Pocari Sweat? You mean Pocari Sweat? Because that I have had. I like that a lot. Pocari Sweat, if that's a thing, I'm not familiar with it. Hope you enjoyed and had a good time in Japan. I saw your name in the TWT finals. Thought you were participating for a second. I was. I wanted to. So, do I want to get into this right now? Not really, but TWT was not what I expected or hoped it would be. But I did get this commemorative can of Pringles. But I wanted to compete in TWT. I registered for the LCQ because I thought it would be fun, and I did go to the event, but it wasn't. I'll say this much: I got DQ'd before I ever even found the table I was supposed to be at. So I didn't participate because I decided to drop out. I didn't participate because things did not go very smoothly there. What are the bait prices like out there? Oh, you can find plenty of dirt cheap bait. Bait, like, is every fucking secondhand store I went into has a shit ton of bait, and it's all dirt cheap. Like, and the Bape stores out there have a lot of shit too. Cause like the like Bape t-shirts like $60 brand new out there, I want to say, with the conversion rate. And then like, obviously if you're finding it secondhand, it's like, you know what I mean? Heard it was hella cramped in there. Saying that is an understatement. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the venue for TWT was way too small. It was way too small. It was uncomfortably small. The second day was a lot better because there were just less people there, and like a lot of the setups for playing were cleared out because it was just the finals. But like day one was not it, bro. It was not it. I'll put it like this. I woke up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning to go to day one of TWT. And I got there like an hour before the doors opened. And by the time I got in, the lines, first of all, the line was already hella long when I got there. The line for the merch store was crazy long. And then the venue itself was super packed. I want to say I got up super early, and it took like a 30 minute commute to get there. And then like I had to walk for like an extra 10-15 minutes, which I didn't mind at all. But I said it to say that I planned my whole day around that, and like went to bed at a decent time, got up super early, and planned my day around TWT. It was so uncomfortable and unappealing when I got there that I was there for maybe 30-40 minutes, and then I left. I didn't even stay that day. It was that bad. I think I even tweeted about it. Well, let me see. The doors for the venue opened at 10 o'clock. Let me find the tweet that I made and see what time I made that tweet. Cause I was pretty disappointed. Oh wait, the time is different because it's showing me the American time now. So I have to do the time manually. So it would have been 3 plus. So this would have been at 11:02, maybe. Yeah, so doors opened at 10 o'clock, but the line was super long, so I didn't get in right away. So I was there for less than an hour. Yeah, I was there for less than an hour, and then I just ended up leaving. Because it would have been 11:02, I want to say, when I made this tweet, if I'm doing the math right in my head.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Did you see Murray or Harada? Yeah, but I didn't like meet them personally. Like I walked by them, but I didn't like speak to them or anything. I saw them on stage and stuff, and I had a pretty good view of them, but I didn't like, you know, interact with them. But it's funny though. I put them over there. Harada, Michael Murray and I had on the same sneakers. That was funny. London, thank you for the 41 months. You didn't attend the finals. No, I did. I went back the next day and it was better, but it still wasn't. It wasn't what I had hoped or thought it was going to be, honestly. I still had fun though, because Edge, if you guys watch, you guys know I love Edge and he plays Whoa, and he went on a crazy run and I had really good seats. Well, seats. I was on the floor. I wasn't in an actual chair. But I had a really good view of everything, and I got to speak with him very briefly and tell him that I really liked watching him play. And he was, I don't know how much English Edge actually like verbally speaks. He you know, types in English and stuff on Twitter, but he also followed me back on Twitter, which was cool. But yeah, he didn't say very much out loud, but he was like, you know, thank you very much, I greatly appreciate it, stuff like that. You see Wrong Shoes run? I was there. I was front and center. He's a shy person. I don't know if I'd say he was shy necessarily. He was just probably just focused and like locked in, because I spoke to him while the event was still going on and while he was still in bracket. So I wasn't trying to say too much to distract him really, and he was probably just like really focused or whatever. Also, English is obviously not his first language. And beyond that, I've noticed that a lot of people, a lot of the Asian people who speak English, whether that's Korean or Japanese, they are hesitant at times to speak it because they're not confident in it, because it's not their first language, and also I guess out of fear of like being mocked or ridiculed for like their accent or anything like that. But a lot of them speak very good English. They just don't always use it. Ripson on the podcast that he gets nervous a bit and is a little shy. Maybe. I guess that's part of it as well. I have not touched Clive yet. I was watching the run and was just thinking about how you'd be reacting. It's funny because Ulsan, I was with Ulsan and a bunch of the other like Korean players, because like where I ended up being is where like him and a bunch of other people ended up congregating as well, like just coincidentally. And we were losing our fucking minds. It was like me, Ulsan, fuck, what's Shorty's name? I think she's the manager for KDF, but she also plays. I think she's like their like team manager, but she also plays. She's the Victor player. Ah, fuck, I'm forgetting her name right now. But she was there as well. Chanel, Nadia, there you go. Yes, there you go. I was sitting beside her the whole time. CBM as well. CBM was with us. And also, I don't know who it was. He wasn't a player, or at least not a player that I recognized. But there was this one dude like in their friend group. They were supporting Edge, yeah. But there was one dude like in their friend group that was hanging out, whatever. I don't know who bro was, but he had on like this Chrome Hearts cap, like some Rick Owens, these cargo pants. I was like, that little nigga fly. I don't have a clue who he was. I never caught his name, but nigga was dripping. I ain't gonna hold you. See the Knee versus Nobi match? The Knee versus Nobi match. I'm trying to remember. Knee versus Nobi. Did I see Knee versus Nobi? I can't remember. I probably did, but I honestly can't remember it. Also, I'll be right back. I need to go grab some more water. Throat feeling kind of dry. It was so funny. I was watching through Fee's stream and Speed called him immediately after the Edge Newmon set. Dog, my heart was beating out of my chest watching Edge play, bro. Because all his matches came down to the fucking wire. Anyway, I'll be right back. right, I'm back. Every single edge match always gave me a heart attack. You too. I said I would show you guys more of the stuff that I bought, and I got distracted when we started talking about the shoes and clothes. Actually, here's something else that I picked up while I was out there. So, as a lot of you guys are aware, I'm a pretty big Code Geass fan. Code Geass not exactly like one of the biggest series here in the US or anything, right? It's not like super like relevant or like current. So you don't really see a lot of Code Geass stuff. But you can find Code Geass stuff in Japan. And one of the things I picked up was this beautiful thing right here. If I could get the camera to focus. Focus, camera, focus. We must stay focused. So yeah, so she is sitting atop my PC right now. Right next to Tsunade. She looks so pretty. She's super pretty. All video finna go crazy. Yeah. I bought not one, not two, but 3 different CC figures. If you look closely, you can see another figure of CC right there. That is also CC. And then there's another one up there on top of those shoes. No Colin. I didn't see any Colin. I saw a lot of CC, like more than I expected, a decent amount. Good seeing you again. Finna dip out the Watsuyo for top if you go to your strap. For sure, for sure. Enjoy it, homie. Matter of fact, I'll go grab her for you. This is the other CC. Let me turn down the lights a little bit. I also got these for great prices because figures of CC are usually pretty expensive, but I got really good deals on these. How that one TikTok sound go? My bitch pose is nasty. Don't you ever like? We just gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. This is definitely the craziest figure I now own, but I feel about the Lakers so far this season. I had a lot of thoughts. We're not gonna get into that right now, but it could be a lot worse. I think JJ Redick is doing a great job, though. I'll say that. She's tall as fuck too. Indeed she is. She got them long legs. What's the price looking like? So the one in the Yukata, I got that one for 4,400 yen. 4,400 yen. Which, if we do the conversion right now, that is $28. Mind you, that figure is nearly $100 normally. The other one that I just showed you guys though was a lot more expensive. That one was 9,900 yen, I want to say. I can't remember exactly, which was like 60, which is $63, which is still really cheap compared to how much it normally goes for. Because again, like figures of CC are normally like 100 plus, like $100, $200. So getting those for the prices that I did was crazy. How's the food there? You tried dango? I did not try any dango, but the food that I did eat out there was pretty damn good. How much money would you recommend to save up to go to Japan? It really depends, because I went there with the intention of shopping, so I spent a lot of money. But it depends on how long you're going to be there and what you want to do, you know? It's really going to drastically vary person to person. What's something else I bought that I could show y'all? I showed you guys a bunch already, honestly, but I bought a lot of figures. Honestly, if you look closely, these are all figures for boxes. These are all boxes for figures that I bought while I was out there. pick up any new favorite foods? Yes, actually. So the convenience stores are elite out there. Okay, the Konbini is elite. I fucking love Lawson's. I love Family Mart. I love 7-Eleven. Lawson's has this peach bun. It's like a sweetened bread. Has like a slight peachy flavor to it, right? It's a bun, and on the inside it has like peach jam and like some cream. Elite, bro. I was fucking them bitches up. I might have had 40 of those while I was out there. And then also they had like this what was it called? It was a I forget what it was called. It was like this like chocolate cake, like in the shape of a donut with like cream in the middle with like another one, so it was almost like a sandwich. It was like, y'all ever had like an Oreo cakester? I don't know how many of you guys know what Oreo cakesters are. Think of an Oreo cakester, but like way fucking better. It was like super moist, super soft, like just, it was perfect. Not overly sweet. It was so fucking good. I forget what it was called. I think it was called Financier or something like that. Yeah, Financier. Is that not an eclair? No, not an eclair. It wasn't an eclair. Not even close to the same thing. I'm literally gonna see if I can find it on Google. I actually cannot. Oh wait, no, here it is. Here it is. It was this thing. These Eunice and I were fucking up. I'm sad because like one day I went to the store and they had like 4 left on the shelf and I bought all 4 and then I didn't see them again for the rest of the trip. They like stopped stocking them all after I bought them all up. But this shit right here. It tastes, the closest thing I can compare it to is an Oreo cakester, but it was like way better than an Oreo cakester. That is not any clear. Yeah, not at all. not at all. That's why I had to find a picture, because once you said Eclair, I was like, oh, I'm not describing this well enough at all, because what that nigga is envisioning is not even remotely close to what I was eating. But yeah, those are probably like my 2 new favorite like little snacks or whatever that I picked up. They also had this peach tea that I really liked, and this like you can get, so in all their convenience stores they have like obviously a refrigerated section with like all the cold drinks, like little beef bowls and sandwiches and you know, all little cold foods and like snacks and stuff, right? However, there is a heated section, I guess, where there's like hot drinks and like hot snacks. And I tried a bunch of different hot drinks. They had like this hot lemon tea and like you know, shit like that. They have this hot lemonade with honey in it. There's like a hot lemonade with honey in it. I drank so many bottles of that shit. It is so fucking good. It was so fucking good. I was drinking it. I was drinking at least like 2 or 3 of those a day. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me see if I can find it. I don't even remember the brand name of it. I probably took a picture. Oh, here it is. My favorite one, I think, was the one from, because Lawson's, Family Mart, and 7-Eleven all sell it, but it's all slightly different. The one I liked was, I don't remember which one it was. Did I take a picture of it? You were in Tokyo only? I was in Tokyo mainly. Try the hot corn in the can. Nah, I don't like corn. That's probably going to be the thing I miss the most, by the way, is being 5 steps away from a convenience store or a vending machine at any given moment. Because their convenience stores and vending machines are so good. And it was so cheap, bro. Everything is so cheap. Oh, going back, remember we were talking about McDonald's earlier, and I was saying like McDonald's is like kind of overrated. Like it's not all it's hyped up to be. Like they have like some cool items that we don't have, but overall it's like it's still McDonald's. I would say the best thing about McDonald's compared to our McDonald's is that their McDonald's is actually McDonald's priced. Like it's so much cheaper. It's so much cheaper. Eunice and I, we went and got McDonald's one night. It was like $11 for all of our food. Some shit that would have normally cost me like $20, $30 here. It was like, I got like a 10-piece nugget, a milkshake, some fries. She got like the shaker chicken or whatever, some fries. I forget what else, but basically it was like $11 for like all the food and drinks and stuff that we got. And I was like, nigga, this shit would be 2 or 3 times as much. They have a 100 yen menu. I didn't see it out there, but I can't say whether or not they do or don't. Matter of fact, where's my... Let me see if I can find... Where did I put it? I have a bag, a Ziploc bag with all my receipts. Let me see if I can find a McDonald's receipt. Here it is. Let me see if I can find a McDonald's receipt. It'd probably actually take a lot of digging to do that. Especially because like we didn't eat there a lot. We only went like maybe 2 or 3 times the whole trip. Because obviously you don't want to just eat McDonald's the whole time you're in Japan, but... This is Lawson's. I don't know, if I really wanted to sit here and find it, I could sort through these. I'm not gonna do it right now, but this shit is way, 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 way cheaper out there. Food is so much more affordable. How'd you go about converting money? So, funnily enough, I actually had some issues slightly with that. Like copying Shaman King stuff. Yes, I did actually. Only one thing, but I'll show you in a moment. So I have Suica on my phone, and I used that a lot. My initial plan was to load up Suica constantly. You can only put like 20,000 yen at a time, which is like 100 something bucks. But you can use Suica a lot. So for those of you who don't know what Suica is, basically in Japan, they have this thing called Suica, which is like your, basically your railway pass. Like, you know, if you have like the Metro card or something like here, like if you're in New York, you got a Metro card, whatever. They have that. It's like your JR pass or your Pasmo or whatever. But you can use it for a lot more than just the trains. You can use it at the convenience store. You can use it at McDonald's. You can use it like at the arcades for like crane games and stuff. It's actually really, really useful. So you can pay for a lot of shit out there with just that. And I have that. You can, if you have iPhone, you can get it on your iPhone and add it to your wallet. And then in my wallet, like I can just add money to it from Apple Cash or from like any of my cards or whatever. Just like seamlessly, instantly, easily, boom, just add money to it. My plan was to use Suica, to use one of my credit cards because of the bonuses and stuff I get on like my points and shit. And then also I was going to withdraw cash from 7-Eleven. When I got to Japan, before I even left the airport, I found a 7-Bank and I wanted to withdraw some cash, and my cards weren't being accepted. And basically I never got that sorted out, but it was fine because Eunice was able to withdraw cash. And so I would just like, you know, I would just Apple Pay her or whatever, or Rhyme Style was also there, as y'all probably aware. And if I needed cash, I would just get it from one of them and just pay them. But like you can get by, cause like you can just use your American credit cards. So I was just using my credit card or using Suica. You really don't need cash most of the time. A lot of people tell you that like Japan is like a super cash heavy place. There are very, very, very few places that are cash only. We did go to a couple places, but out of like our entire 3-week trip, I might have went to a place that was cash only 2, maybe 3 times tops. So you really don't need that much cash. It's still worth having, and I had some for the novelty and because it was fun. But it's not a necessity. Can you write that out? Suica. If you have an iPhone, you can get this, and you can use Suica to pay for the trains. You can use it at convenience stores. You can use it at arcades. You can use it everywhere. Not everywhere, but you can use it a lot of places. If you got that, you're honestly chilling. Like between that and just having a regular credit card, you're chilling. As long as your credit card doesn't charge a foreign transaction fee, or as long as the fee's not crazy. I have one card that does, one card that doesn't. You know, but it just depends. Is everything you bought a tax write-off? Of course. Of course. That wasn't a vacation. Did I say vacation? That was a business trip, man. That was there. I was there for content purposes, for my business, for YouTube. Naturally. Come on. I think I was there for fun? Come on. Like all these figures I bought, these are props for my set. You know? Come on. Come on. Anyway, somebody asked me earlier about Shaman King. I bought this really dope Yo figure out there, actually. So I found this in this store called Radio Kaikon in Akihabara. And this shit is so fire. This shit is so fire. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for this, but I want to say it was like 40 or 50 bucks. And I'm pretty sure this is another like figure that's like $100+ normally. But I got it secondhand at Radio Kaikon. So yeah, I like that a lot. Haven't seen Shaman King, but that's fire. It's one of my favorite series. Manga is better than the anime though. Where can I watch it? I don't know. I watched it on TV back in the day, and it used to be something you could find on YouTube and shit. Nowadays, I don't know where you could find it. I also have the Blu-rays, so. You tried for the Travis Lowe's on Sneakers yesterday? Nah. I actually don't like that brown colorway, like, at all. Oh, I tried to get the Legend Blues, though. Legend Blues were, like, sitting all over Japan when they dropped. Like, I don't know if they're sitting in stores here. I tried to get them on Sneakers, and they sold out. But in Japan, them bitches was, like, everywhere. But, I didn't like try super hard to get them, especially because I didn't have space in my luggage anyway. And it's honestly better that I didn't buy them, because I would have to throw out the box, and getting those shoes into any of those suitcases would have been impossible, because I already came back with suitcases that were jam-packed and full and like pushing the weight limit. But I went into like this one sneaker store, and they had them sitting there. And what was it? Was this ABC Mart? Yeah, this was the ABC Mart in Shinjuku, I think. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. ABC Mart's like a chain they have out there. Which store it was doesn't really matter. And I tried on the size 11, and I don't know if it's just because they were laced up super tight, because the guy like let me try them on. He like unlaced them for me and had me try them on. But the size 11 was like super tight. But like my other 11s are size 11, and they're fine. Like they fit how I want them to fit. But I didn't buy them because I was like, nah, these are actually too tight. I asked if they had a size 11, and they didn't. And I went to Atmos. I went to the Atmos store out there, and he said that they didn't even get a size 11. And so I think in Japan they get, you know, size 9, 10, 11. Well, they get 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11. I think after size 11 it just goes 12, 13, and they probably get very, very, very few pairs of 11, 12, and 13 out there, because that size is extremely uncommon out there. I still want that shoe though, so I'm probably gonna pick up a pair like if I go out at any point in the next few days. Maybe stop by the mall and see if I can find them in store somewhere. That's another thing too. I'm doing so much talking, my throat's getting really dry, and I'm also I don't know if this ever happens to you guys, but I feel like this happens to me every so often on stream. When I start to talk a lot and I'm like really excited, you know, I'm really getting into my motor mouth vibes, I start feeling like congested and stuff. Like I feel like, I don't know if that ever happens to any of you guys, but it's really weird. Anyway, one second. What was I about to say? When it comes to anime figures, you'll find a shit ton of them everywhere. And I'll say this, if you are contemplating going to Japan at any point in the near future, do not buy no fucking figures here in America. Because whatever you thinking about buying, I promise you're gonna find that shit for half the price in Japan. Like every figure I bought out there is like 2 or 3 times the price in America. And I thought some of the deals that I found here in the States were like good deals. Also, I just realized. I'll find it later. In Japan, when you're a tourist, most stores you go to, you get a 10% discount because you don't pay taxes as a tourist. Most shops there are tax-free, so you get a 10% discount if you have your passport. Dead ass. This doesn't apply to like restaurants and stuff, but like if you go buy clothes, shoes, figures and stuff like that, you get a 10% discount if they have the tax-free sticker or sign or whatever, which most places do, honestly. You get a discount if you present your passport. So like GU, which is like a clothing store, I went there, Uniqlo, I just most places you go to. Because the way it works is that like it's to encourage tourism, I guess, and also because you don't live there, so like why pay taxes in a place you don't live, because your tax dollars aren't going to like improve the, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean. And then also like it's like a consumption tax, so anything that you're taking with you like back home, as long as you're not like trying to resell it and shit like that, like legally there are some like guidelines that you're supposed to like leave it sealed and you're supposed to take it back with you and blah blah. But shit that you're planning on like buying and taking back to your country, you don't pay the consumption tax. Now I feel you right here, man, because like right now the US dollar to the yen is like $1 is 156 yen. So it's like the dollar is like way stronger than the yen, and you're not paying consumption tax. Like you see how easy it is to start spending hella money, because on one hand I'm saving money, but everything is still cheap. You want to buy everything. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all want to see something else I bought while I was out there? Again, the whole video is coming, but you guys who are here in the stream, you guys get the sneak peek, the preview at a bunch of shit. So I treated myself to something nice. I might have treated myself to something nice. I didn't go too crazy when it comes to like buying like super expensive stuff. But let me see if I can get the camera to focus on this real quick. Camera, focus on the hand. There we go. So for a while now, I've actually been wanting a pair of sunglasses. And I'm not a big sunglasses guy because I think finding the right pair that looks really good is pretty difficult. It's been hard for me for a while to find like the right pair of sunglasses. But basically while I was out there, I ended up buying a pair of sunglasses. And so I got these Saint Laurent sunglasses while I was out there. And I got them, I don't want to say cheap, but for a pair of designer sunglasses, a lot cheaper than what you would probably expect. You know, say it type. Tight shit, you feel me? So yeah, these are very nice. That was the Kazuya sunglasses. Nah. Are plane tickets there expensive? Yes, but if you're like me, you save up your credit card rewards points and use those to book your flights so that you get the flight for free. The hardest part about Japan is like getting the money to go there. Once you go there, everything's like super cheap in comparison, because like if you're from America, our dollar is somewhat stronger than the yen is. But like the plane ticket there is the hard part. You can get the plane ticket there, everything else is like easy. But if you were to guess how much I spent on these sunglasses, what would you guess, Chad, for a pair of Saint Laurent sunglasses? $75, $5, $150, $250. I don't think you niggas know what Saint Laurent is. I don't think y'all understand how expensive Saint Laurent is. 500, 450, those are more reasonable expectations. Saint Laurent is a luxury designer brand, for those of you who are not aware. So Saint Laurent is in the same realm as like a Louis Vuitton, a Gucci, a Balmain, shit like that. Is it not secondhand? No, I got those brand new. I got those brand new from a glasses store. So I got those for 300 bucks, which, all things considered, a lot of money for a pair of sunglasses, but not a lot for a pair of sunglasses from Saint Laurent. It's a great deal. Yeah, I really like them. Like I said, I've been wanting some sunglasses for a minute. I'm not a big sunglasses guy, but it's never because I don't like them. I actually love sunglasses. I think sunglasses are like one of the coolest fucking accessories. However, I think finding a pair that like looks good and doesn't make you look overall like super douchey and like just fits the way you want, has like the right look, is kind of hard. And I have been wanting like a big, like kind of angular squarish pair for a minute. We walked into what mall was that? Isetan? I think that was Isetan. I can't remember. I have the receipt somewhere, but again, it's in the Ziploc bag. I didn't organize the receipts. I just threw them all in the Ziploc. And we were walking through, and I seen all these glasses, and like we kind of stopped by, and I was like, oh shit, they got some fire over here. So you just started looking, and then I saw that pair sitting on the shelf. Well, not that pair. I saw a pair like that sitting on the shelf, and they caught my eye, and I was like, oh, let me go look at those. So I went to look at them, and the guy working there, he didn't speak a lot of English, but he spoke a little bit. He was trying to, accommodate me or whatever. And I was showing Eunice, and then I was like, oh, the problem was, so I unfolded them, and I was going to try them on, and I was looking at them, and the what do you call it, the stems, like the parts that go on you, that sit on your ear, the stems on the side of the glasses, they had like this like really faint, like kind of like leopard print or cheetah print. You know what I mean? You ever seen like glasses like that? It's like a dark translucent kind of like leopard cheetah print, whatever. And I was like, that just ruined them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought they were all black. And he was like, oh, he was like, basically in a matter of words, he was like, oh, I got you. And then he went down to the little drawer, pulled out the drawer, and pulled out the all black pair. And I was like, now you speaking my language. Let me go ahead and put the bitches on. I'm looking at the mirror. I'm like, tight shit. Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take those. Especially once he said that it was a tax-free shop. He was like, yeah, 10%. Oh, that's another thing too. Some stores offer an extra discount on top of the tax-free. So that store was not only tax-free, but also offered a 5% discount to foreigners, to tourists. So I was like, yeah, 15% off, I'll take. Alex Caruso got extended. The deal is pretty good. Good for him or good for the team? Four years, 81 million. That's a good deal. Also, I just see Mo Wagner tore his I think he tore his ACL. It was, Yeah, he's out for the season. Fucking hate to see it, man. Caruso's in OKC. So my question about MVICB or MVCIB. No, I didn't. Go ahead and repost it for me. Was lodging expensive? So the hotel I stayed at, I spent a lot of money, but because I was there for so long. But relatively speaking, no. So I stayed at 2 different hotels. There was one hotel in Akihabara that I stayed at, and another one in Kyoto that I stayed at. Do I have any interest? Yeah. I want to say it was like 2 bands for the hotel I stayed at in Tokyo, but the hotel in Tokyo was 2 bands. I stayed there for 3 weeks. So all things considered, that hotel is really cheap. Like I spent a lot, but I was there for a long time. So what was that like? It was like not even $100 a night. My hotel in Kyoto, however, was very, very nice, very luxurious, and very expensive. But I was only there for like 3 days. Yo, Sasuke, they've been 25 months, another month down, but welcome back. Question: do you miss the warm toilet seats? Nah, not really. Because the thing is, like, in my home, like, that's not an issue. Because, like, it ain't like my toilet seats is ice cold. And I don't normally sit on public toilets anyway. So, I've seen the trailer. No, I have not. Y'all want to see? Hold on. My hotel in Kyoto, I miss it so much, nigga. I had a private onsen, my own personal private onsen outside, like on the balcony of my hotel room in Kyoto. That shit was so fire. It was like, okay, so it was like, how do I explain? Man, it was so gas. I want to go back so bad. It so it had like a big, like open shower, like rainfall shower with like a wooden bathtub off to the side. But then like once you go through the bathroom and then like through the shower area, there was like a like doors that led you outside, and outside I had my own private like onsen, and it was like this giant wooden tub, and it was incredible. Give me a second. I'm trying to see if I recorded like a video in the vlogs. Like whenever the vlog drops, y'all will see it. But I was trying to see if I had like a decent picture that showed some of this stuff. That hotel room was fucking huge. It was honestly like by far, it was the nicest hotel I've ever stayed in. It was my favorite hotel ever. Doesn't Dotto live there now? Yes, he does, but I didn't see him while I was out there. Figured all 3 of y'all met up. Rhyme ended up running into him, but I did not while I was out there. So I'm actually getting really hungry. Oh, give me a second here. I know in his last video he said, oh wait, I think I read that out loud already. Yeah, no, I have something I was gonna say, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say it because I don't know if it's public information. You gonna try and Clive? Yeah, we might try him tonight. Here in a moment. I just want to like talk with y'all and catch up a little bit here in a couple of minutes, we're probably going to start catching up on all the things I missed. So like all the trailers, announcements, things like that. Might record some live videos and shit like that. The Pocket update is good, man. I think Pokemon Pocket is like low-key my favorite game right now. Didn't even realize it's been 2 hours. Yeah, I know, right? Time kind of flew. It's been a while since I popped in chat. I got 2 cats almost a year ago, and I named one of them Lotus after you. Keep the content. Hey, that's dope as shit. I greatly appreciate that, man. That's really cool. Turn my pipe dream of going to Japan to reality. If you have the means of actually going to Japan one day, do it. Do it. Definitely do it. Y'all go Mario Kart around the city? I didn't. I thought about it. I wanted to do it, but I didn't end up doing it. I'm getting very, very hungry. They banned that due to copyright. So it might not be Mario Kart, but you can still ride go-karts around the city. I saw people doing it, even if it's not Mario Kart themed shit. My name is Nelio. Nelio's a beautiful name, bro. It's just a pretty ass name. I'm just bad. Oh, that reminds me. The 2 songs I owe you guys for Subathon, they have been written, they have been recorded. One of them is finished. The other one is it needs to be mixed. Actually, matter of fact, I don't remember. Did I ever give you guys a preview? Did I ever like preview Nelio on stream for y'all at all? I don't remember if I did. Go ahead, drop the bitches on Spotify. I don't know if I'm actually going to go through the trouble of putting them on Spotify. Those might just have to get dropped on SoundCloud and call it a day, and be honest. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Cash Cobain type shit. I ain't gonna lie, them Cash Cobain type beats be going fucking crazy. That hook is catchy. Thanks, I wrote it myself. My bitch bad like Nelia. She know it very well. Lavish trips to ice to the rich. She's spoiled, but don't show it. Tell, quit playing. All right, I might give y'all a little piece of a. Might give you a little piece of a. Bag and blow a mind, blow a bag and break your spine. Say you. Never mind. That's you know what I'm saying. I honestly. I could drop this right now. Well, I need album art. I don't know what to do for the cover of this yet. I hadn't really. I don't know if I told y'all. I got Otaku Oscar on this track too. Fleet can't reach a nigga
height when you never seen the feet. I don't speak on the mic, I'm a ghost, so I bleed. Never met an op that can make me bleed. Yeah, it's been gold, but I'm really a G.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Omega mentioned it on stream once. Got you. You know what? I could just play the whole song right now. There's no real reason not to, other than like I just haven't dropped it yet, so I haven't like played it for y'all in full. The duo returns. Maybe I gotta get Flytrap to do the album art, since he did the art for Loud back in the day. Fuck it, 5 subs. I'll play the song right now. I'll play the whole song right now for 5 subs before it's officially actually been dropped. The other song is called Head Pats. It's recorded, like the mock draft is finished, but I don't have it like properly like mixed and mastered yet. Should do it for the intro for your next stream type shit. Type shit. Anyway. Excuse me. Where's my water? So chat, where should we start when it comes to catching up with everything that I've missed, by the way? Let me actually write down everything that we have to catch up on. The Bleach trailers, Bleach. I was also thinking Bleach. Bleach or Tekken, okay. Now, I made that song before I left. That song has been finished since before I went on vacation. I just didn't put it out yet. Trying to play games or just catch up on news. I want to catch up on all the news, and then depending on how much time is left, we'll also play games. All right, let me bring up my notes. Okay, so first, so all right, give me a second here. So with Bleach, all right, so Bleach, we got the release date trailer, right? Which I still haven't seen. We got the release date trailer. We've got character trailers as well, right? We got Aizen. We got Yamamoto. And I think Shinji just dropped recently as well, right? Yeah, Shinji. Okay, so am I missing anything when it comes to Bleach? Was there like something special at Jump Festa or anything? We've got the release date trailer, Aizen, Yamamoto, Shinji. So we got 3 character trailers. Was there anything else? That's 4. Is there more? Yo, X Ninja Jr. Thank you for the 31 months. I greatly appreciate it. Kurotsuchi, I'm pretty sure I covered him before I left. Japanese VA for Ichigo played a demo build showing off the tutorial. I got a link to that. Yo, Twitchy Mono, what's good, man? It was with Nell and Grimjaw. I want to see that. Yeah, Discord, I do not. You can just drop the links in here though, it's fine. That was the vid that you did? What I was talking about? Wait, what? I am Confucian. No, I was not in attendance at Jump Festa. Jump Festa, I don't even know if that's something that like regular people can go to. You know what's crazy? Nah. That's crazy. I just opened up YouTube. The first video that pops up on my fucking feed is about Larry Nance Jr. But the second video on my page is the 20 minutes of new gameplay from Jump Festa. Shout out to homie PS360. Okay, so let's get everything organized here. Move this over here. All right, boom. This. Run this back real quick. Get these trailers pulled up. Okay, so we have the release date. We got Eisen. I'll just do these in the order that they came out. Yamamoto. And then we've got Shinji. Shinji trailer just came out like yesterday, I think. Okay, then we've got 20 minutes of gameplay. All right, cool. So that's 5 videos for us to watch. All right, we got the Bleach stuff all ready to go, all written down. Next. Thank you, Kyle. I will bookmark this. I did hear about Demon Slayer 2. Is there a trailer? Is there gameplay? Where point me in the direction of the Demon Slayer 2 stuff? There should be on YouTube. There's an announcement trailer. Okay, found it. Got an announcement trailer. Okay. Is there like gameplay that came out of Jump Festa by chance? I assume that trailer got revealed at Jump Festa, but was there a playable demo? Jump Festa, they're listing. Look, dog, can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. I open up a new tab. I go to YouTube. The first video on this page. The first video. Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2 Jump Festa 2025 demo, 8 minutes of new gameplay. All right, cool. Okay, we might do the Demon Slayer stuff after Bleach. Okay, after Demon Slayer, yo, Positive Now, thank you for the 30 months. Greatly appreciate that. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Did you see the Chainsaw Man movie trailer? No, but I haven't read or watched any of Chainsaw Man, so. Do y'all care about me like reacting to, talking to, or watching like any of the Game Awards stuff? Because I know a lot of cool shit got announced and revealed at the Game Awards, and I missed all of it. There's some cool shit in there I'd watch. I might not make a YouTube video out of it, but we can still watch some of that stuff here on stream. Best Game Award in years. That's what I heard. 1 second, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. So catch up on the Bleach stuff, Demon Slayer. At some point we got to go through all the Sparking Zero stuff, right? And there's the Clive and Tekken stuff. Was there a balance patch that came with Clive for Tekken? MVCIB, we'll add that to the list as well. Minor balance, gotcha. Plugging loses you points now. Hey, finally. You could watch Dion's reaction to new Elden Ring game. I'll probably watch that video, but that's not gonna be part of like my own content. I have not seen Sonic 3. Virtua Fighter 6. I'll be honest, I'm not really invested in Virtua Fighter. Thoughts on the racism that Celebi and Superior brought into Pokemon Pocket? I can't wait to play it for myself.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Yo, 777, my dog is back. Hope you had an awesome trip. Going to Japan is one of my dreams as well, so it's really dope to see that you were able to accomplish that. Yeah, it was surreal. It was crazy. I definitely had one of those moments at one point where I was just walking through the streets and I was just looking around. I'm just like, damn, I'm really in Japan. You know, the moment I think that hit me the craziest, it's when I was in Kyoto. Like I had a couple moments I was like, damn, I'm in Japan. But like when I was in Kyoto and I was in like this super fly ass hotel and it's just like I just had this moment where I was like standing, like just standing there, and I was just like looking around, and I like walked out to the private onsen I had outside and shit, and I was just like, man, this is really my life. Like, I'm really doing this. Like, I made it here. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? I just had one of the moments where I was just like, damn, this is crazy. That shit really, like, I'm really, you know what I'm saying? Did you go? I went to Shibuya a lot, actually. I spent a lot of time there. How bad was Kyoto in terms of the amount of people? It was way less crowded than Tokyo. Did you go to the Nishiki market in Kyoto? I did not. Would you recommend that hotel? Yeah, it was my favorite hotel I've ever been to. Easily. Let me check my bookmarks on Twitter, because I definitely bookmarked some stuff that I wanted to be sure to like catch up on or talk about or whatever. Oh, by the way, speaking of stuff in my bookmarks, something I have bookmarked, there is going to be a Dragon Ball FighterZ event that is streamed between a bunch of Chinese and Korean and Japanese players, plus Zanzis, the Filipino player, I believe. So it's an Asia regional. But Zanzis will be there, Mado, Ikoan, Poison Apple, Kawamatsu, Oblivion, Vita, and Namlil I'm not familiar with, or Namul. And then a bunch of Chinese players that I'm not familiar with, so that'll be really cool. And I kind of want to watch it. We might watch it on stream depending on, like, you know, if I'm awake at the proper time to watch it. I think that could be cool. Let's see. Scrolling through my bookmarks. This is for Sparking Zero. Okay, yeah, I think we got it. Okay, so it's everything I have on the list so far. So first we're gonna do the Bleach Rebirth of Soul stuff that I missed out on. We're gonna look at the release date trailer, Aizen, Yamamoto, Shinji, and the gameplay from Jump Festa. I want to check out the announcement trailer for Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. We'll also watch some Jump Festa gameplay. We'll also watch the trailer for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond. And then got PTSD from the name Oblivion. How was transportation there? The public transportation out there is incredible. The best I've ever experienced. So we'll watch the trailer for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond. You know, the Virtua Fighter 6. I'll watch it with you guys, but I'm not gonna make a video about it. There's a new MVC game. It is a revamp of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite that Maximilian dude put a lot of time and a lot of money into creating. Yo, Greg, what's good, man? Okay, so Bleach, Demon Slayer, Marvel, Sparking Zero, Tekken, And I'll also watch the VF6 or Virtual Fighter, whatever, and we'll check out some Game Awards stuff. Anything else? Anything else major I missed out on that we should take a look at? Were you around when Marvel Rivals came out? No. But I would like to play it. Witcher 4, Is Capcom generally cool with fan projects? I have no idea. Speaking of Capcom, check out this dope ass Mega Man shirt I got from the Capcom store in Japan. There was one that I thought was way cooler, but they actually did not make it in my size, so I couldn't buy it. But that one is still pretty fucking fire. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise, but there was one that I liked even more that I just couldn't fit. No, Rambler. You played Demon Slayer? The new one? No. All right, I think we're ready to go and to jump into shit. So I'm thinking this is the thing. So I'm going to record us going through all the Bleach stuff. I'll record Demon Slayer and Hinokami Chronicles. Link me. Hold on, where am I looking for this Marvel stuff, Van? You got a link for the Marvel thing? Those new anime games, I'm gonna need news on Nen Impact. Well, remember that game got delayed because they wanted to make sure that it released with rollback, because apparently they weren't planning on releasing it with rollback initially, but they decided to implement it. So I don't think we've heard anything about that game since they made that announcement. Launch trailers on Max's YouTube channel, but